RAERAEs all day. RAERAEs. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is RAERAE all day. You can catch me on IG at All Day RAERAE and Threads as well. This Love and Marriage Huntsville is a doozy. Boy, we got some new players, not really new, but we got some introductions to their family, the Fletchers, child. Did y'all see that interview they did with Carlos King? That was real inviting. Just to know a little bit more about them. I'm glad that we are getting introduced to them because, child, they got some mess going on. Not that it's all about the mess, well, at least not with me. However, I do appreciate all of what they bring into the forefront. Because, child, it's a lot. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Again, thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And at the end, share it. Let me know what's going on. Did you watch it? Or if not, let me introduce the episode to you. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, we didn't have all the players this episode because, of course, like I said, we got the Fletchers being introduced. So the Scotts was nowhere to be found. They was talked about in the end, however, they was nowhere to be found, which is good because, we're a little sick of them sometimes. But we love them all. We're getting into it, child. The Fletchers family, continuing from episode 24. Woo, child, what's really going on? It's a lot going on. There's some entitlement. These kids. Ooh, as you can see now, her face tells it all. She is frustrated with her kids. Now she got, excuse me, her and Fletcher. She called him Fletcher. His first name is Chris. They both came into their relationship with one kid. Then they had two together, so a total of four. And then they got some other, cousins or nieces or whatever that's mixed in. However, they got four kids, and she loved all of them the same, like she said. But that one Lexi, that's the one that don't feel appreciated. She don't feel like she gets treated the same. Talking about people got cars, she didn't, and they going back and forth, and a lot of disrespect. She's allowed to cuss them out as if they are whoever on the street. I don't think so. It's now. I can. Now, me and Nell and Chris are around the same age. I don't know. Woo! I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying what I don't feel is right, and that's just a whole lot going on with all the B word and all these cuss words that they bleeping out and can't say, and I'm like, See, it's one thing to cuss me out outside, but you at my house cussing me out, and forget the fact that you at the table cussing me out. It's just the fact that you cussing me out, and I'm supposed to be your parent. I don't think now the siblings, that's one thing, but obviously the girl feel as though she can do it. They allow her to, because when Chris tried to talk to him outside, she just kept going on, and they was cussing each other out too. The husband was quiet. He know not to say nothing. He's just there to support his wife. And he had to tell him, just get out of here. And she threatened to blow the house up. First of all, you ain't doing that. You ain't burning my house down. You ain't, see, excuse me. I'm a little under the weather, y'all. Sorry. But, no. I don't think so. The one of the daughters called Lexi a B as she was leaving. Oh no, I don't know about this. This is real bothersome for me, and I ain't even over there, child. I ain't nowhere near Huntsville. Ooh, child, that's just a whole lot. As you can tell, I'm just flabbergasted, like I was with Bell Collector, finding out that it was Letitia who was keeping Akeisha off the chat, not Tambra. If I didn't check out that episode, my review, go ahead and check it out. It's online. But yeah, child, I guess that was the Fletchers. Next we got Stormi, and she and Courtney is talking about things and talking about their business and how in 2020, it wasn't just the Pandora that was, quarantining and keeping folks from thriving. It was, her business almost got shut down. You know what I'm saying? Because of unscrupulous behavior of other folks and just not running her business right. I couldn't believe it. I was just shocked to hear that, but I'm glad that they are doing a lot better. She got her business manager or whoever he was letting her know that, you can do $10 million. Did he say a month? Child? Ooh, girl, in the beauty business, I'm gonna have to find a way to get in there, child. 10 million. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing the same thing she doing, but child, 10 million a month. Was that what he said? Did he say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said a month. My goodness. Well, if you can do 25 million on OnlyFans, I guess you can. Everybody needs something done with their head, child. But yeah, so she was also telling Courtney how she's gonna host what's her name, Keke and Tiffany, so they can squash things. And he was letting her know, not in this house. I don't want nothing going on. No bottles flying. She was like, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. He was letting her know, you can go out there in the pasture, way out there, because I don't want no problems in my. I know that's right, Courtney. Lay down the law and let them know. But Courtney was like, okay, I'm with you, but just go ahead and take care of it. So next we got squatting. Look at him squatting. He finally stopped squatting in that house. Child, 8 months. 8 months of telling him to get out. I can't, but little do we know, he has been hoarding money so he can get his eyes fixed. Talking about, I've been waiting to get my eyes fixed for 2 years. What? So you mean tell me you could have been moved, because we all know he ain't getting his eyes fixed for free. If he's been waiting for 2 years, we know he paying for it. You mean tell me you've been putting off doing the right thing, so hoarding money for a cosmetic procedure, squatting and carrying on, when you could have had a new place for your family and just put off the eye surgery a little more longer. Man, if you don't get out of here with that. So anyway, he finally moved. Whew. He stopped squatting, and his brother Montez was there. I wonder, was that before or after Montez? Wait, we're saying about Montez getting arrested. Big ups to Montez. Yeah, so Martell finally stopped squatting, child, and he getting his bags or in his under his eyes removed or something. Whatever, you still gonna be you, so it don't matter. Whatever, Martell, whatever her name is. So next we got Melody. She got her business running and she got orders. Look, she got orders. Pay attention, she buy. We still waiting. See that? She packing up orders. You can even see it in the background. See all that product? You see all that? See how she got her best friend from college helping her out, package stuff to make sure people get their orders right. Pay attention, Sheba. We still waiting. Yeah, so she talking with her best friend about helping her pack orders and how she missed her at her renaming ceremony. And child, I guess that ceremony was over the top and too much, but whatever's clever. But the girl had her niece's sweet 16 to go to, and she couldn't miss that. And that's that on that, child. Get over Mel. You be all right. So they was also talking about Mel, helping Mel find her a boo since she missed her naming ceremony. And Mel want to go outside of the country, to get some international peen. Girl, I don't know. Be careful, because men is men, child. Men is men. All them orders. You go, girl. God said go make them orders. I know that's right. So next we got the Fletchers again. Like I said, we are being introduced to the Fletchers, child. So she, look concerned because she's worried about not getting phone calls back from her kids, her son specifically. Now the son, Chris Jr., got arrested. They had to pay. Now his bail was over $60,000. What did he do? I don't blame her for being so, bothered by it. And so anyway, at the dinner table, like I mentioned before, when they had their dinner, one of the issues was their son, Chris. And he's not returning their phone calls. He's mad because they're withholding his dogs. They feel like they want some money for taking care of dogs and bailing him out of jail, over $6,000 for the bail and taking care of dogs, another 4-5. I'm like, see, y'all spoiling these kids with the money you got. I bet you if you take away that money, they're going to be, being a lot more responsible for themselves and their own responsibilities. And that's just me. I think, peer to peer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who got kids about the same age as y'all. Some got to give, and it can't be, your worry and whatnot over these grown kids when they making their mistakes. Can't keep paying for your grown kids' mistakes, especially getting arrested. Now, he didn't say he was wrongfully accused. So apparently, if he can't not get caught, he shouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all do things. We've all done things that we've gotten away with, whether it was criminal or misdemeanor-ish or white lie, whatever the case may be. But getting arrested and sound like you did it, child, please. I wish I would bail you out, number one. And number two, yeah, I'm going to withhold giving you back your property because you owe me for taking care of this for you. And that's that on that. I don't blame him. But at the same time, that looking aim with the ASPCA or PETA, whoever take care of the dog pound. And I ain't talking about snooping them. So they just going back and forth, and she's worried about how they go to Chris instead of her because she was giving them the blues at that table. But that's mamas for you. They nurture, they love, and give you the world, and then you slap them in the face with it, and that's that on that. But usually the father's a little more, level-headed, and that's what I see. Chris is a lot more level-headed, with them, and she goes 0 to 100 real quick because they treat her worse than they do Chris. At the same time, I think both of them need to act the same with them grown kids and let them fend for themselves and see how they do. And Nell, don't worry your pretty little head about it. I know you worried and crying and carrying on, but let them kids do them. Shoot, I wish I'm with y'all. Hey, let them kids do them, okay? And next we got Stormi trying to help out Keke and Tiffany. Like I said, Stormi was talking to Courtney about bridging the gap and letting both of them know that y'all can work this out. Tiffany ain't got to throw dags and darts when she's doing interviews with Carlos King or anywhere else. And Keke can, just try and listen to her and see if they can come to a common ground. Because, it's really not cool to rag on someone when they're going through, no matter what they're doing, and with Keke, she has a substance dependency problem. And she said, she's on methadone and, and that's for treating heroin addictions and opioid addictions and things like that. So, they give them, the specialists, the doctors give methadone to taper off of the addiction. And it's been, taking a long time to taper off. And so, she's going through struggles and some setbacks, and it's not cool for Tiffany to say the things that she's been saying. And Keke wants to confront her about it. But then Tiffany comes over and brings the baby. And so Keke really didn't feel too comfortable with all of that. But we're going to find out next episode, because we didn't really get into much other than them sitting down and saying hello to each other. And so next episode, we should hear more about this conversation, child. And I can't wait to hear more about this conversation, because that was a lot. And again, with substance abuse, one can only just, help or stay away. Don't make matters worse in any way, shape, or form. So if you think you're trying to help and people are telling you that you're actually hurting the situation, listen to that, no matter what you believe about the situation, because it's really no concern of yours, Tiffany, if you're listening. It's really no concern of yours to even make comments about the girl, especially when you have negative comments to say. Now, that may be a negative situation. However, you don't have to add fuel to the fire and make matters worse. So, Tiffany, just lay off and worry about you and Lou, because it seems like you and Lou may not be on next season, and that's fine. Big old fine. Take care of your big old fine husband. I know that's right. Anyway, y'all, thanks for tuning in. That was Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 25. And listen to my outro, y'all.